G'day guys, Josh here. We are just finalising setup of a scrim match. The very first Call of Duty Mobile tournament. We were not able to, we were one player short of getting enough teams to successfully run the tournament. So we had to adjust. So we're actually going to be running some friendly scrims just to let everyone get familiar with the tournament format. Search and destroy, of course. It'd be a good chance for me as well to test out the spectate mode, see just what I have access to in game. So we're just finalising the teams, and I'm hoping that we can run private games back to back without having to re-invite everyone every time as well. I'm sure we're going to find out soon enough. So at this point in time, we have Team Exile versus Free STD. So up on top, X-Rider in no particular order, C9 Faker, Scythe, Reckles, I believe that's Reckles, and Bornock for Team Exile. And then for Free STD, we're still waiting on everybody, but we've got Azu, Mr. Leafy Man, Dapley, I believe TurboTax, and possibly one more will be added as well. So just waiting to get a couple more into this private multiplayer room. See if we can get that sorted on Discord. Then we'll jump in. And I'm very curious to see just what the spectate mode is like in a custom room. I know it's a little bit frustrating at this point in time. The room does have an ID up the top left there, but there is no way to actually send or have people join a room based on an ID. So I actually have to add someone from each team to my friends list for them to then send the invites to the rest of their team out. So it's a little bit frustrating, but we'll make it work. So this will be a very good test run as to just how this is going to work in the future with Call of Duty Mobile tournaments. And obviously, the more that, or the longer we play, the more updates Call of Duty Mobile gets, the better the tournament side of the game will get. Private rooms will get more tools and things like that. So we're also waiting on the BlueStacks tool to be updated a little bit so we can run solo tournaments. You can currently run, I believe the only tournament right now you can run with the tool is just a 100 player solo battle royale, but that means I actually have to individually manage 100 players, which is unrealistic at this point in time. So, okay. Looking for Turbo and one more to jump in on the scrim. Very, yeah, I cannot wait to see. There we go. So we've got one jumped across. You might end up going 4v4. So we'll just try and finalise this. And John Robinson, welcome to the stream, mate. I really hope that once this Search and Destroy game is done, it brings us back to this lobby and we don't have to re-add everything there. So we go and accept that and send Karan an invite. There we go. I have no idea what the friend limit is in Call of Duty Mobile 2, but obviously having to manage everyone by adding friends is going to be a pain. And I don't want to jump in hopefully a 5v5 Search and Destroy match happening, maybe a couple of matches. Give it a little bit more time before we jump in. Okay, I think we've got someone. I think we're going to get this happening. It took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but I think we've got it happening. So I think it was TurboTax 7 that we're waiting on. Just need to wait. Poker the Joker, welcome to the stream. If we don't end up having a fifth join, I'll definitely add you in. But at this point in time, the two teams that are jumping in here are teams that were participating in the tournament, but we just didn't get enough checked in time to actually successfully run the tournament, which is super disappointing because I was looking forward to it. So because we can't officially run the tournament, we've still got 2 teams that are keen to play, although Free, the bottom team, and Exile, the top team. There we go. We've got a 5th. All right. Let's go ahead and send that invite. So I believe that should be now 5v5. Let me make sure that everyone is actually good, and then we'll jump in. So no idea. All right. If there's no objections in the Discord server, which I'm just waiting another 5 seconds. Slays, it's on my. I leave the links on my Discord server. So MewMewV, welcome to the stream. So definitely go ahead and check those. All right. I'm gonna hit start. Let's get underway. We need someone to ready up. Who's that? Azu. There we go. We're good. Okay. Scrim number 1. Playing Search and Destroy on Takeoff, one of the larger maps. And this is an overview. So we're seeing... We are currently running on just one team by the looks of it. Can we switch teams? Yes. Can we? Attack, defend? No. Can I switch teams? Oh, yes, sorry. The other team is loading in on the right-hand side. So here we go. So we're watching Faker, and I can now switch between players on both sides. I'm hoping I can. Although the map overlay is kind of in the road, which is based on my... Ooh, that's interesting. 44 seconds. I've got time to actually go in and shift the map all the way up there, even though that does overlay on my regular 4-finger claw layout. We'll set it up like that for this so we can actually see the map clearly. All our transparencies are good. Okay. So this is actually better than I expected from spectator mode. The game's about to begin. 120-second search and destroy. So we can see that red or free are attacking and exile are defending. Lots of action around B. The bomb is with... Okay, how do I switch to... Can I switch? There we go. First person mode. There we go. Now we get a little bit more action. So the bomb has been dropped. In fact, we are 5v3 right now. So this is... let's watch Scythe, as Scythe does already have a kill on the board. Bornok with another kill from Team Exile as well. I can bring up that map. There's no one in close proximity just yet. We do actually have a plant, but it is a very soon to be a 3v1 if Dapley goes down. Dapley's still up. Dapley does go down. That was a 2v1 there. So now we're left with a 2v1. The bomb has been planted though. This final kill could end the game. The 2v1 theoretically means that Team Exile have the advantage, although Scythe just managing to clutch out that kill, does still need to get back there and defuse the bomb. It's going to be very tight. I'm not actually sure just how long the bomb takes to defuse in on the mobile version. It looks like it takes about 5 seconds there. So 4 or 5 seconds, that was a very, very close game. Craig, welcome to the stream, mate. All right, so round 2, once again, we have free on attack and exile on defense. Let's stay watching Scythe at this point in time as we'll go back to first person mode. Scythe dominated that first round, including, it might have even been the first blood, but definitely the final kill and then the defuse to win that round. It ended up being a lot closer than I first thought, so this could definitely go either way, and we see another kill straight out of the gate there from Scythe. We did have quite a few players already go down on both teams, and we are now looking at a 2v1. And once again, Scythe coming through with the clutch kill to win that second round as well. So Scythe, absolutely the MVP at this point in time. Search and Destroy Mew Mew V basically is one team has 2 minutes to plant a bomb. The other team has to defend one of 2 bomb sites, very similar to the way it works in Counter-Strike. Of course, if one team gets entirely eliminated, then they also lose as well. So once again, we see Scythe clutch out a kill there, managing to stay alive. It's now a 5v2. Things are looking very, very bad for Free at this stage. Exile, although Bornok does go down, I don't know who got that kill. Let's switch over to Azu, who's currently rocking 5 kills at the moment. It is a 2v4 though. This is going to be tough, and we have someone around the corner. Doesn't get first shots off and does go down. So it's now Dapley in a 1v4. The pistol not able to get the job done there. So Team Exile with 3 straight wins, and we will switch back to Scythe. It'd be annoying. It'd be great if it defaulted to first person, so I didn't have to keep checking it. Although maybe third person is better. Let me know in the comments, what would you rather be watching in spectate mode as? Third person or first person? The thing with first person is I have to manually control the camera angle, which is super annoying. So I think let's jump back to Dapley here. Go first person. Rocking the AK-117, I believe that gun is. The balloon camo. Correct me in chat if that is wrong. Ooh, does get the shots there. So it looks like this spectate mode is a little bit like the kill cams, and it's slightly glitchy because as far as our perspective was, Dapley didn't hit any of those shots, but he clearly did as he got the kill. So it's a 2v2. Dapley goes down. Azu now a 1v2. Ryder and Faker still up on Team Exile. And looking at the map, we're going to have an engagement shortly. Maybe not just yet. Okay, now we have 2 in this building. There we go. Oh, Azu's heard the footsteps but didn't turn around and see. The bomb has been picked back up. So I believe Azu is looking to plant here, heading to bomb site B, which is currently being defended. Can he see? No. Cannot see any enemies at this stage. So he may... No, he's playing it safe. I like it. He's still got 30 seconds. So he does have plenty of time to plant that bomb. I really like this approach. And we hear something go off there. I have no idea what that was. Okay, first person is definitely better. Thank you, chat. I appreciate that. Okay, he's now flanked all the way around to bomb site A, which is amazing for him. Although we do have Ryder coming across to scout A now. It's going to be a little bit too late. And Azu gets the clutch kill there. And Faker was on the complete other side of the map. I'm not actually sure what Faker was doing there, but Azu's going to be getting into a fantastic Overwatch position here, and this is going to be an amazing comeback win. Azu goes down. I spoke too soon. There's more than enough time to defuse this bomb. Wow, I really thought Azu had that. That is a crazy turn of events. That is amazing. So Faker clutching out the final kill there. Another with the balloon camo. Seems to be a popular gun. So I'm going to jump in and... defend the objective. Oh, we've had some drop out. It looks like we're now running 2v5. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, so it looks like we have lost some. This now is essentially over. We've had the entire team free. Or not the entire team. A couple of Rahut and Azu are still actually participating, but the rest of Team Free has essentially forfeit, and that is going to be basically the end of it. There's very, very little that Team Free can do at this point to get back into this game. We will continue to watch Azu here. First person perspective. Once again, really wish I didn't have to click that every time. Would make life just a little bit easier. Doesn't quite get the kill there. And has well and truly exposed his position. There's the kill. Last man standing. Is now a 1v3. Can Azu get it done? Still alive. Staying mobile, which is obviously very, very important. Ah, that was close. Got about half a Ryder's health down, but did end up going down there. So despite some clutch plays there from Azu, pretty solid performance from Dapley there as well with some nice kills. Team Exile, definitely the stronger team in this specific matchup on this map, and come out with the scrim victory there. And let's jump back in and see what we end up with after we end up that spectate mode. So we see our MVP there, Scythe, very, very strong first 3 rounds. Essentially got the clutch kills in each of those first 3 rounds to set up Team Exile for a very, very strong performance. There's the end result there, bringing up the overall stats too. So we actually lose those that drop out halfway through the game. We don't get to see their stats, but Scythe and Faker going positive for Exile, and Azu also going positive for Team Free there as well. And we do actually get back into the private room, which is fantastic. So I'm not entirely sure. I guess I quit because I just knew that it was a non-tournament game and they were not interested in losing 6-0. A little bit disappointing, but let's see if we can get another full team in, and we'll run another scrim. Absolutely. Now, while we're waiting on that, we'll actually go ahead and change the map to firing range now. All right, let's see what's happening in Discord. Can we find 2 more? For some reason, at least one of the players in that game actually got disconnected. It wasn't a decision to jump out. They actually got DC'd. I'm not sure why that happened, but there's Dapley back. So we're just looking for one more to run another scrim. Let me send that invite. There's Slays. All right, so we've got enough. So we just need some people to ready up now. Once everyone is ready, we can jump in. I want to do that to the room, though. Don't want to send it to the world. That won't mean a whole lot. There we go. Just waiting on Man Ace to level up, and then we're good. We can jump into a second scrim. Come on, Man Ace, hit that ready button. I wonder if hitting start actually sends them... There we go. Everyone's ready. Let's run it back. Scrim number 2 playing now on firing range. Once again, search and destroy. First to 6 wins. Of course, we will play overtime if it ends up being 6-all. And we are currently watching Faker. Let's watch Ryder. Sorry, let's watch Faker, as Faker had a pretty good end to that first match. So I think that's actually, the AKS-74U. I think that's a balloon skin on the AKS-74U. Let me know in chat if that is the case. No, Mew Mew v Nuketown and Kill House are not options for S&D. All right, so we're waiting on one more to get into game, and then this thing will be underway. I'm actually quite impressed with the spectate mode. The only slightly disappointing thing being that I have to manually select first person view every time, which is a little bit frustrating, but that's okay. What's that do for buttons? No, I don't mind that being up. I think having all that stuff up is fine. So we didn't end up having a 5th load in on Team Red. We'll just call it Team Blue and Team Red now. That it's essentially still Team Exile versus Team Red. We'll run with that. So Team Red is now only running 4, but we will be watching this at this point in time from Faker's perspective. And we're still actually... Exile have lost 2. Team Red have now lost 1. So we're at a 3v3. There goes Rahul. So we're now down to a 3v2. 30 seconds left on the clock to defuse my mistake. The bomb has been planted. That's why the countdown timer is happening. It's now a 2v2. 1v2. Slays is the only... Let's jump across to Slays. So Slays has not much time to defuse. Also has to deal with 2 enemies that are still alive. Wait, I got that the wrong way around. Is there someone else in game that I can't see? Is that what's happening? No, there's only the 4 red. Not entirely sure. Blue needed to defuse that. Okay, that was my mistake. I think I misread the top information. So once again, we have Team Red on offense, planting the bomb. Team Exile in blue on defense. We did lose Rahul early. There goes Slays. So we're down to a 2v4. Let's jump across the Dapley's screen here. Going to need to clutch some plays out. It's now a 1v5. This would take an absolute miracle. Needs to grab that bomb as well. That was close. Didn't quite get the killing blow. Point blank and unable to get the kill. So Team Red going down there. That scoreboard is wrong. Blue are up 2-0, but that showed 2 points to Red. I'm pretty sure that showed 2 points to Red. Anyway, Blue are up 2-0. The scoreboard in between rounds is confusing me big time. I'm going to have to pay closer attention to that next time we see it. We are currently watching Dapley. I might actually switch across to Scythe here. Scythe is now on a 5-kill tear. Only Slays surviving on Team Red. We've got 3 up on Team Exile. Once again, heavily favoured to take this round. It's now a 1v2 though. Slays getting the kill there. Let's jump across to Slays. Ooh, a little bit slow on that reaction time and does go down there. So once again, Blue, yeah, despite that saying Red, that clearly showed Red as 3-0 up. Blue are up 3-0. So ignore the in-between round score there. That's a bit strange. All right, let's jump back to Scythe here. Leading kill getter at this point in time. Looking very good with 6 kills. Rocking the MSMC does run into, I don't know if that was a grenade or a trip mine. It was a grenade, so I saw that in the kill feed. Absolutely got wrecked. We got Slays planting the bomb, but does go down in the process. Dapley and Azu need to come and protect the bomb site, and it's not happening. Dapley did not get there in time, so Exile once again getting that round. Yeah, Mew Mew V, definitely the case. Red and blue scores are 100% flipped in between rounds. All right, let's jump back to Scythe here. Is he going to get taken out by a grenade? That was a crazy impressive grenade throw. We are once again watching blue on defense. Slays might have got a kill. Actually, no, I don't think he ended up getting a kill there and goes down. So there we go. The scores have been corrected that time around. Team Exile did get that kill. So we're now looking at possibly the final round here. Once again, first person mode, possibly the final round. Watching Scythe again. And I think I just confused Slays and Scythe in the last round. But Scythe going down to Slays, I believe that was. See there, only 2, like almost lost all their health there, but crazy quick reaction time there. Although, oh my goodness, Slays is on an absolute tear. He's taken down 3, is still up. It's now a 1v1. This is quite crazy. Needs to defend. Slays able to take down the final opponent, now has to defuse. What is happening? Why is this glitch? There we go. There we go. There's definitely some issues in spectate mode. That I'm learning. But Team Red on the back of Slays there getting a fantastic round win. So they're not going to get swept. Let's continue to watch Slays. That was an impressive performance from Slays. Going 4-0 in that round as well as the defuse. So we are currently continuing to watch Slays. Goes down, unfortunately, very quickly. It's just Azu now. A 1v5. It is looking unlikely. Ended up taking 1 out, but it wasn't enough. Just trading kills in that situation wasn't going to get the job done. And although that says 1-6, it did end up being 6-1. So there's definitely some bugs in spectate mode at this point in time. But we can keep track of those. We can keep on top of those. And that will be the second scrim match once again done by Exile. That was very impressive stuff. Once again, Scythe there with the MVP, Ryder coming in second place there, and Bornock. Fantastic results. We can jump out there and have a look at the overall score there. So Scythe, Ryder, Bornock all going positive, and Slay's also having a fantastic result there with one very key round to get Team Red their individual round win. And that's the end of that second scrim game. So that is going to wrap it up for me. Mew Mew V, that I'm on an iPhone 11 Pro Max. You can see that there. The screen is probably blown out on the webcam, but that's the phone. That is going to wrap up my scrim games. My hope is going forward, although we didn't get the tournament off and running today due to essentially just two people not checking in for their teams, meaning we didn't have enough teams to run it. Going forward, we will be doing many, many more of these. And there's obviously lots of options to do them going forward. So we can do team modes, we can do random teams, we can do solo modes. Currently, the BlueStacks tool is a little bit limited in terms of solo modes in multiplayer, only supporting Battle Royale. But I'm also open to Battle Royale tournaments as well. But that may be dependent on Call of Duty Mobile updating their private match ability, because at this point in time, I can only invite friends, and having to manage 100 individual friends to get this happening would be an absolute pain. So I don't really want to have to go ahead and do that at this point in time. But it's definitely something that's on the cards for future tournaments. So if you have any future, or if you have any tournament ideas in mind, please go ahead and jump on my Discord. I'm going to leave that command in chat for you, so you'll be able to see those links on Twitch and YouTube. Join my Discord server. I'll also post when future tournaments are going live, but would absolutely love to talk about tournament ideas with you if you have any. Mew Mew V, you've got a regular iPhone 11 there. They're great phones, the 11 and the 11 Pros. I'm very happy with mine. So if you haven't already, go ahead and join Discord, and we'll try and get, obviously, the tournament happening next time, because there is real prize money off the ground if the tournaments get enough participants. The issue this time around was that it was the first tournament being run by me, and I'm not. This is the first Call of Duty tournament that I've run. I've done lots of Chess Rush tournaments, but not Call of Duty tournaments. I'm not as well known in the Call of Duty community just yet. And it was a team tournament that required. It wasn't random teams. You had to turn up with your 5 and have everyone check in. And 2 of the teams that registered only had 4 out of 5 check in, which means they're ineligible based on the way that the tool works. So it was good, though, to get a test. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to run the tournament that I'd hoped to and hand out prize money for the winners. But going forward, hopefully that will be the case. And this gave me and you a very good example of just what to expect in the future. So for those of you that stopped by, and for those of you that jumped in and played the scrims, thank you very much. And until next time, I'll see you later.